What's good, y'all? It's Clap It Up LA. Right here, getting ready to go live with I'm looking for 99 Big Vince and I'm looking for Young Buffalo. Whoever hop on first. What's going on with you, Big Vince? You ready to go, Big Vince? Let me see, how can I add Big Vince? There we go. So I just sent you a request, Big Vince. Hey, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good, man. How old are you, bro?
12.
12. Okay, man. You a big dude, huh?
Yeah.
How tall are you, bro? You look like you about 6 feet already.
I'm 5'11", close to 6 feet.
Oh yeah. You gonna be big. Hey man, so how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing for about 6 going to 7 this year.
6 going on 7 years. See, so you was about 6 years old. Do you remember your first time on a football field? Do you remember what that was like for you?
What it was like, it felt good because got to hit people, felt really good. And
Yeah.
first time hitting somebody, I loved the sport, starting it.
Okay. So would you say that football came naturally for you?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I was one of those guys where football didn't come so natural. Like specifically, you talking about hitting. I was weak at hitting, bro. But I remember my first day hitting, I was getting blew up, covering my face mask up. People was running me over, all kind of stuff, bro. And then I had to really practice on hitting drills in order for me to get better. So when you first started playing football, what position did you play? Did you play on the O line or D line first?
I started playing both at the same time.
Oh, really? And you were a starter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you was a beast. What number? What number were you when you first started?
I think I was like 49. I didn't get to pick it. They just gave me a number.
Oh, did you ever get to pick a number though?
Yeah, starting with a different team because I was 5, and I was playing with older kids, so they would just give me
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you feel like playing with older kids actually made you better?
Yeah, it motivates me to gets me better and
Uh
improve
huh.
my skills.
Yeah. Well, when you play against older kids, they're a lot stronger than you. They have a different understanding of the game than you have, and it kind of helps you because when you play against kids your age, it's like, oh, y'all don't even understand it like that. I'm a lot stronger than y'all. So when you finally were able to go up against somebody who was your age, what did you notice when you were able to, go up against that person?
It it was kind of better. Well, it wasn't better, but like it, it showed that I improved a lot than how with older kids than
Hmm.
with younger kids.
Have you ever been nervous or scared going up against somebody?
No, because I like making myself better and yeah, doing better.
Okay, well that's good. That's good that you understand that going up against people will make you better. It's okay to be nervous though. Like it's okay to be scared. Because I remember like when I got to high school, I was nervous my freshman year because like after freshman year, they take like the best players on the JV team or freshman team and they move them up to varsity. So I was so nervous that every play I just fired off the ball because I played nose guard. So every play I just fired off the ball, like, I gotta hurt him before he hurts me. You know what I'm saying? So like if you ever do feel nervous, you just gotta know how to use it to your advantage so that nobody can outdo you. What would you say is your strength as a player on the football field?
My strength probably knowing how to my footwork.
Your
It
footwork.
Yeah, it helps me for offense because I can get off the line faster
Hmm.
and do other things with it.
What would you say is something that you would consider a weakness, like something that you know that you have to get better with?
For defense, my hands. It's
Your
what
hands. Okay. Why do you think that you struggle with your hands? Like, what is the problem? Do you feel like you just rather just take off the ball and not really use your hands? Why would you say that is your weakness? What is it that you do that you
probably
feel?
probably because I'm used to exploding off the ball really
Yeah.
quick, and they they really couldn't like touch me, especially when I was younger.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting older, I'm gonna have to use my hands.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Using hands is very important And I never really realized how important it was until I got to college. Because you got to understand, if I shoot my hands, I'm supposed to block you. So if an offensive lineman can't get his hands on you, he cannot block you. And it's that like once you master the hand placements and learn how to use your hands, once you master that, the game will become so much more easier for you. Why? Because they can't touch you. If they can't touch you, they can't block you. It's that simple. And that was one of the things that I would say, that like I ignored throughout my entire career. Like I was naturally talented. I was quicker than everybody, quick first step. I mean, seriously, I'd be gone before the ball was completely in the quarterback's hands, but I never really mastered the handwork. So one thing you got to really understand, it's very important that you focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that could be the very reason why you go to the NFL. Maybe you got everything else you need. And when you master these hands, man, that's what's going to take you to the next level. What would you say, what's your favorite thing to do when you get on the football field?
Probably just hitting people, tackling them, and any contact I really like.
Mm-hmm. What type of feeling do you get when you get a backfield tackle or a sack?
I feel really excited, and yeah, it makes me excited, but then I just move on to the next play. I really don't celebrate it or nothing.
Man, I feel you, but you know what? You should celebrate, bro. You worked hard for that. It's cool to celebrate, but just don't allow that to be the reason why you get beat the next play. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to celebrate, let's celebrate and focus up. What do you think, if you can compare yourself to an NFL player, who would that be for you?
For offense, I'll probably say, defense, I'll say kind of Nick Bosa, but same time, kind of not.
Why kind of not? What's the problem?
Just since I got to improve on my hands.
But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. But I want you to know this too, though. You understand that you can fix that, though, right? Mm-hmm. You understand it's not impossible. You can fix that. So whatever it is, don't ever feel like, well, I can't compare myself to them no, compare yourself to them. But just make sure you work to get better like they do. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that. Do you feel like there has been a moment where it's kind of been a teaching lesson for you on the football field? You ever felt like there was a lesson that you had to learn on the football field one day in order for you to really get better in the game?
Yeah, I had to practice in staying low.
Okay, yeah, practice. You know, you a big dude too. That staying low. You know what? Like they say, the low man always wins. You know why? Because because all your power and stuff coming from your legs. You know what I'm saying? Driving and all that stuff, that's all coming from your legs. And you know, once again, we got to shout out No Line, No Shine Time, clap it up in LA. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tuned in right now. We giving good game, chopping good game. I'm right here with my boy Big Vince, man. 99 Big Vince. Shout out to Big Vince. Now, what college would you say that you want to go to in the future?
I got a top 5 list, but
okay. Well, what's your top 5, man? Break it down to us.
Texas, LSU, Ohio State, Florida, and Oregon.
You know, okay, you are out. I was going to say, man, you don't want to go to USC, man.
I mean, if they say I have a starting spot, I'll take it.
I feel you. Now, let me ask you this, because you say if they say you have a starting spot. One thing that, like a lot of people got to understand about football is that we have to compete. Or would you say that you would be afraid to compete for that spot? Because let's say you get a scholarship, right? But there's a guy ahead of you, and you got to compete. You got to compete for that starting position. Would you be afraid of doing something like that?
Mm-mm.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that you should be a starter when you get to that level? Like, what is it about you that will make you better than anybody else coming in your position?
Because I'll hard work, outwork everybody, and just improve on everything that some people and master some things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the truth. Now, other than Nick Bosa, who was another defensive lineman that you say that you really like and that you could mimic your game off of?
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus, okay. So you know about some DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware is an OG, man. What you know about? Are you a Cowboys fan?
Yep.
Oh man, he's a Cowboys fan, y'all. Oh Lord, we got a Cowboys fan. That's good. That's good, man. So, what about DeMarcus Ware? Would you say that you really admired about him?
I just like how he plays and how he works better. Like back in college, people
Mhm.
didn't believe him and all that, but then he started working hard and started
Mhm.
improving on stuff, just like how I
That's
started.
good. Yeah. And you know what? That's good that you understand. I even picked up on that, how people didn't believe in him. Because one thing we got to understand about life, whether on or off the football field, some people going to believe in you, some people not. And there's going to be some people you least expect not to believe in you. But guess what? You can always come out on top regardless of what they think, all because of your work ethic. You gotta have that work ethic. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing you gotta have when you playing football. Would you say football is something that you truly love and doing in your life?
Hmm.
Okay, so when you're going through pain, like when you real tired from running at practice, you can just lay down and give up. Have you ever thought about like, man, I'm gonna just walk off the field?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, that's good then. That's good to not think that. But I have. I trust you, but trust me. I got to high school. I'm like, man, why am I here? Why am I going through all this pain? It sucks. It hurts. But what you got to understand is for anything that you love, you're going to have to go through pain. You're going to have to suffer. You know what I'm saying? But because you love what you do, you ain't going to quit. So that's good that's good that you understand that you can't quit. What is something that you would say is like what's something that you would say is your favorite thing about playing football, other than tackling, other than what's something that you enjoy? Do you enjoy the crowd looking at you? Do you enjoy just like being on the football field, suited up? What is it other than tackling somebody that you would say that you love about playing football?
Probably getting to meet new people and friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Understood. And do y'all play like across the state? Because I know it's a lot of like Pop Warner teams traveling
Yeah,
from
we
state to state.
travel.
Oh, okay. Where have y'all traveled to?
We usually go to Florida for region nationals. Sometimes for regular season we go out of town or something. Then we do preseason out of the state. You know that.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is one of the biggest moments that you can think about in your football career up to this point?
Probably when we play or something, then we have like people try to hype us up and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you getting ready to go to high school after the summer, right?
Mm-mm.
No, you got another year in the Pop Warner. Okay, yeah. To see high school football, man, it's gonna come like that. You got to be ready. You got to hit that weight room. You're gonna be having to keep yourself in shape. One thing about like football, especially getting to this age, you got to understand it really ain't no more off season for you. Especially if you want to be the best at what you do, it cannot be any more off season. And I learned that pretty much. I learned that late in the game. Like if you watch Nick Bosa, I'm sure when you watch his Instagram, he work out all year long. Like you follow him on Instagram, right? Work out all year long. So that's something that what I'm saying. It's important to really understand to keep you a step ahead of everybody, especially at your position. And like another thing is to also understand like it's you going for that scholarship in Florida, going for that scholarship at Ohio State, Texas. It's you, but it's also hundreds of thousands other kids doing the same thing that you're doing. So that's why it's very important to make sure that you are working to get better and working on your hands and working on your feet so that you don't have any weaknesses and so that you can be as good or even greater than the next person. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you keep grinding and make sure you keep putting in that work. And let me ask you one last thing, man. What does no line, no shine mean to you?
What it means to me is without any linemen, nobody could like move the ball or run past the ball or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Understood, man. And look, I'm gonna tell you this: keep grinding, keep doing everything you gotta do, bro. You can make it as far as you want to, as long as you keep putting in that work. All right. Hey, man, let's clap it up, LA. I'm right here with my boy Big Vince. We're gonna put an end to this right now. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for the next one. All right, bro. Have a good one.
Yeah.
My boy Big Vince just left. Clap it up, LA. No line, no shine, y'all. I'm waiting on my boy. Who do I need to get up in here now, y'all? Shout out Big Vince, man. Clap it up, LA, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for more. God, Big Vince. Young Buffalo, where you at, Young Buffalo? Young Buffalo Geo. I just sent you an invite, bro. Young Buffalo, what's the deal with you, bro?
I'm good.
Hey, man, how long you been playing football, bro?
6 years.
6 years. Okay, you love the game?
Yeah.
When did you know that you loved the game of football?
Since I was 7.
7. Okay, what was it that like lets you know that I love playing football? One second.